Welcome back to Rimworld, my fellow colonists. My name is Clear, and I'm the host of this show. We've been having a pretty great time fending off the infestations for now, and the sieges, mostly because we have artillery to counter that. Well, the sieges, I mean. We don't have anything that actually hard counters the infestations. Oh well, it is what it is. And hey, if you want to catch up on the series, there is a playlist in the cards. And since Shiz is going off on a tantrum, the final straw was Series Pain, well-mounted hi-fi as the, target. Well, looks like we have a Metroid cluster to deal with. I think that was from a previous quest that we did, or something. Or it could just be an actual one. Well, Connors, report to the, mortars for orders. Now that everybody has their mortar orders passed out, I think we're going to be targeting the, shield in there. First things first, let the two EMP launchers go. Right, so hold fire. And now it's time for everybody else's turn. Did I get it? Nope. Oh no, I forgot about the builder bots. Whoops! Run! Bot, run! Alright, so let's, open fire again. Right, we can't. Just yet. Well, anyways, I think all the Metroids are gonna run face first into the Hall of Traps. Because, that's how I designed this base. And Sass, what are you doing? Stay inside of the Area 1. Whoop, that was a mistiming. Oh dear. Right, let's try this one again. Open fire. Now it's time for everybody else to open fire. Right, so that got most of it. Most of it is not all of it, though. And now it's time to do that one again. And hopefully, get the med shield this time. Now it's everybody else's turn. And of course, Pepper goes off on a daze. Alright, that got the med shield. And I'm gonna let everybody, have a break from the defending right now. Pepper went off on a daze, the Prostraw was tortured artist, and the Vasanov is having a tantrum. Ravenously Hungry was the final straw. And the target is random furniture, items, and structures. And Leans goes off on an ambrosia binge. The Prostraw was tired. And yeah, it is the, Metroid cluster from Guarding Row, I think. Well, the shuttle has arrived. So, I think that means, Row needs to go. Lucy, that's your job. Alright, I need to, put it into Area 1 for right now. My bad. I guess, Area 1 can also be a little bit outside the base. So, now load. Row into the shuttle. Just like that. And send. Alright, so that's that quest completed. Too bad I still have to deal with the Metroid cluster. Oh well, I think that's an artillery job. Alright, let's destroy the defoliator now. And Luxembourg goes off on a daze. Javier is off on a corpse obsession. The corpse obsession was the body pierce squeamish, and Luxembourg is uncomfortable. Okay. Alright, you lot can go home. You lot are coming with me to the turrets. Well, the Metroid turrets, that is. And oh yeah. Make sure your Lean goes home. Because I think you should be enough firepower to clear this out. Take out the last remaining turrets, please. Alright, so that takes care of that. And now it's time to take out the defoliator. And toxin infiltration has been researched successfully, so that's great. And that takes care of that. And I guess the med breakers have to be taken care of too. One at a time. Anyways, that's that Metanoid cluster taken care of. And Blight goes off on a days. The Foulstraw was malnourished. Well, looks like we have some visitors with relationships with some of our colonists. So let's go see who it is. Jackson's dad. Well, looks like Hoff's dad is paying us a visit. Xavier is hiding in his room. The Foulstraw was serious pain. And we have a score of 62 from the Empire of Eternity, and a gift. 189 silver. And Jackson's dad is paying us another visit. Puts us off on a sad wonder. The Foulstraw was unsightly environment. And we have a score of 39 for that batch of visitors, and a gift. 34 gold. And we can now build our own starship reactors, so that's great. Well, lots of, life was enough. I started a social spat with Lucy. Lucy's derided Leviathan's aunt's charms. Okay. Well, looks like we got a Metanoid raid to deal with. Lucky it's one of those that will just sit around and let us, well, deal with them with artillery. What are we even getting raided with, anyways? Oh, hey, it's just Scythers. 66 to be exact. Oh, Connors, report for the, mortars pre-orders. Just so we can, aggro the Scythers. Assuming there isn't a social fight on the way in. Right, I guess I only have 11, people to man the mortars. Oh well, it'll be enough to aggro the, Scythers. Now that everybody has their, mortar orders that weren't in a social spat with each other, for some bizarre reason. Set first target the Scythers, and open fire. Of course, we need to make sure the robots don't get any funny ideas and leave Area 1. Same thing with the people. Another volley should do the trick, right? Now we're down to 62. Scythers. 60 Scythers now. And they finally got the memo. Okay, this is officially a hallway of traps issue. Well, right before they, blenderized the poor visitors. And of course, take out the orbital trade beacons, because why not? Then we're outside the base, of course. Alrighty then. Looks like the hallway of traps got them all, so that's great. And I guess now it's time to clean up this mess. And I have a marriage going on. Between Hoff and Sass. Okay. Well, looks like some of the visitors have prior relationships with their colonists. Jackson's son, who is also, Lucy's son, has arrived. Okay. Well, some more visitors have arrived, and some of them even have relationships with, some of our colonists, and it's, Jackson's dad paying us another visit. And we have a score of 100 out of that batch of visitors, and a gift. 165 silver. And now we have a drought to worry about. And we have a score of 96 from that batch of visitors, and a gift. Muffler wool, button-down shirt, normal quality, and medium dinosaur hide tribal wear, good quality. Well, looks like we got some hostile visitors, paying us a visit. Oh my. 125 people. Mostly melee. I think this is a hallway of trash issue, but those poor traders are going to have a rough time here. So with that in mind, lock the doors and pretend the outside world doesn't exist, because, right now, functionally speaking, it doesn't. At least not to us. Alright, nice and easy. Single file now. Yeah, those traders did a number on those, raiders. As is our hallway and traps. Wonder where we got the 1,000 silver from. It's currently in the hallway of traps. Well, we're about to have one of the riders make a breakthrough, so we're just gonna hole up over here with some of our colonists, and hopefully prevent them from. Never mind, they're down. The enemy, I mean. Oh well, they're still trying to park their boats there. And the raiders dropped the memo. And they're now in the process of leaving. And apparently we're dealing with invisible enemies. Go figure. See? Invisible enemies. Just the last thing I needed. Oh well. At least we're able to deal with the issue. Well, Leans is off on a smoke treat bench. The first straw was, ate without table. That's kind of on you, Leans. We've got plenty of tables around the colony. Sanchez's turn for an alcohol binge. The first straw was, serious pain. Well, Cosby and Schlett got into a bit of a social spat. Schlett compared Cosby to a baboon. Okay. Xavier's off on a daze. The first straw was, body pure squeamish. Well, looks like we have another Dunbar. Awakening, Lucy, that's your job to sort out. And that takes care of that issue. So who's up for Dunbar Birders? Well, it's Lisa's turn to get into a social spat with Gillette. I wonder why. Gillette compared Lisa's hand to a out. Okay. Well, looks like we have another batch of visitors turning up during a heat wave. And of course they've got relationships with their colonists, and it's Cosby's great-grandson. And that's a 2% bonus to the injury healing factor for our colonists, so that's great. On to Catapult Timer. And then do the endless progress research again. And of course Blitzers is off on an insulting spree. The first trial was serious pain, and the target was Johnson. And that ended in a social spat. Blitz flagrantly disrespected Johnson's intelligence. Okay, and of course, now that we have Todd's fallout. So, there's that. Problem is that all of our facilities are, in a mountain, so, we don't care. Plus, we have hydroponics set up already, so that's not an issue either. Well, looks like we have some visitors who wants to pay us a visit. The only problem is the Todd's fallout. Oh well, I think I can take care of the Todd's fallout for the dust. And hey, some of them even have relationships with our colonists. Johnson's dad is paying us another visit. And we have a score of 88 from that patch of guests. And a gift! 293 silver. And we got a score of 81 from that batch of guests. And a gift! 22 minutes in. So that's convenient. Well, looks like Hoff and Sass are officially getting married. And an infestation comes in to ruin all that, joy. Oh my, it's showing up straight in the middle of everybody's path. Oh dear. All colonists report for active combat duty. We've got hostiles incoming. And also send the robots back home to the repair bases. Okay, we got some turrets to help out and distract. Oh dear. Lots of bird. Oh my, that's a lot. Yep, just look. Alright, so we've got at least one magnet spider destroying stuff in a room. And lots of bird just touching friendly fire. Go to the hospital. That's what you can do. Sass, you're not supposed to be here. Go hide in that room. Also, Lucy, don't save your bed from being destroyed. And now we have to go save a dino. One of our dino pets. Well, they got a bed and a nightstand. That's just tragic. Oh well. Those should be repaired. Don't know what I'm going to be doing about this room, though. That room is completely screwed. Okay, Hop, I'm gonna have to ask you and Xavier to set this one out. Lucy and Johnson, this is your problem to deal with. Luckily, we have some extra beds. Just a few, though. Right, now, two of you have to go in and to clean up the mess. So we can reclaim that room for ourselves. The rest of you can just go home now. And summon the droids. Right, I think that takes care of, the aid sats. Right, I missed one in this bedroom. That takes care of that problem. And oh yeah, looks like, the caravan had showed up, has some relations with Arcanus and it's Jackson's stepmom. On that note, I think this is a perfect stopping point for this video, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media to help out the channel, and you do them for free. And I will see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye.